Come hello, mic check. 2 3 4 5 6. I think it's working fine. Yeah, so far so good. I don't see any issues. I must turn on the bot. 1 sec. I'm seeing some network issues, so brace yourself for impact. Okay, everything looks fine. I'll switch my screens. Oh, yeah, I must stop my parse. Get done. I got the chat window open, closing down all the unnecessary things. I kind of forgot. I remember we have backends and yeah, only one backend. PD frontend plus PD. Oh, 25 npm run dev web. I think it's web or dev. It's web. Then another one for the backend. But let's have this one for close this open frontend and backend separated. Then you go and why is there a backend here? definitely okay. In the mega project, we have the backend and we have the let's open good. Let's also open the backend and we good done. Halo lang ya Steam jaga. Did pin back. I'm experiencing some network issues, probably because of my Wi-Fi. That is
Good day to you. Good day to you.
మరి దానికోసం కాకపోతే ఇంకా దేనికోసం నవ్వినట్టు? జస్ట్ థింక్ అబౌట్ ఇట్. Why is my fetch not working? Hey, welcome TB Gaming. Welcome to the stream. Finally, someone joined. I'm having some network issues, bro. I have no idea why. I'm experiencing those from the morning. It looks like the internet is not completely off, but it's losing the connection. Did it break? Of course, I know that. I'm trying to connect. What happened? What happened? Let me try logging in from my phone. I don't think it would work because of Expo is completely a different application than what we have currently, so it's better to wait till that is done. This failed to fetch. Does it say? Does it, does it have something to do with my super base being inactive? Oh, it says project has been currently resumed. All data, including backups or stored objects, remain safe. You can resume this project from the dashboard within. Okay, after that, the project will not be resumable, but the data will be available for download. To prevent, consider upgrading to Pro. How much? Pro. $25 a month. Resume project. Your project data will be restored to when it was initially paused. Maybe while I'm developing, I think it's better to use a Docker version of this Superbase. Okay, this thing works fine. Wonderful, nice. I just wanted to hide my tokens. It's Is it still going on or still not? Invalid email ID and password. That's the password I have. Is that not the password? I'm sure that's the email ID. It says restoration in progress. Let's. Like we have to use pg dump. I can clearly see that my project is up and running now. Login. Yep, it's working. It looks like my account got totally, what do you call it, abandoned or something. I'm still seeing network issues. I don't think they will be fixed in any time soon. Internet like this. Okay, currently there are some issues. We are importing directly to the data. I wanted to add accounts. Yes, to have. Where is the to do? So there needs to be delete all. I don't think I need all. Read me. That's no man. Let's have it here. Frontend. Any transaction need to be atomic. I have like transaction is always atomic, but must be linked. Must be linked to an account. A user will have cache account as mandatory, and they can have multiple other number of accounts. Do I not have Copilot? Oh, I'm done with my previous premium requests. Now let's first do that thing. Let's divide all our things into transactions into, what do you call it? Yeah, okay. So inside the UI, where do we want? This is the dashboard. These are the expenses. While import, we need to have an account. So inside add expense. Right here, this is the add transaction. This is the merchant. To have select. I recall we had like a model kind of setup to this is very outdated. Okay. The dashboard, where are all my transactions? Login. Okay, I have them now. So these are all my transactions. We want all these transactions to be settled in accounts. Let's currently create account. Let's have like settings. Let's create a dashboard. Let's say, let's see how valid actually works. Budget valid. Let's take an inspiration from. We do have accounts, and inside that we can clearly see like total. There comes like all records, analytics, investments. We don't need it. Like, let's have section like accounts.tsx. React Native function component with style. Yeah. Accounts. Don't see one. Hello. Before going to accounts, let's see if everything is transactionally working fine or not. What do we have in backend enrichment? Incorp Jotai state management looks like this thing is not. Let's deal with that first. What is the current? I don't think we are using Jotai. Jotai is outdated. We are not using. Edit items is not working. Need to add edit option for the receipt item as well. Need to write a script to pull in all Walmart transactions from the website using. Let's see about this Jotai. I kind of forgot what exactly have context. This has been replaced by store not. So did we replace all these or is still? Oh, I think this is where I was. The moment the user logs in, I wanted to get all the transactions, and that's it. We we need to get all the transactions and wait till things got settled. Set auto authentication to true. Let's see. Like to bring this to clearly see in the console logs, dashboard. Are you using Beautiful Soap for scraping? No, I gave up using Beautiful Soap. It's mostly Playwright it's mostly Playwright. Welcome to the stream, dude. You seem new, but I'm not doing scraping, bro. I did a lot of scraping, but that's history. But I'm building an OCR based expense tracking where I'm not really pulling off information or from my bank accounts. That's not really secure. I am importing Excels. I'm going to do that once a month, and then the next part is we can add what items we bought from a given store so that we can get much more accurate analytics of what we are buying and what money is being spent on. Things are working fine, but now I just wanted to add a state management, but we need to pick something which works with Android as well as web. I tried using Jotai, but it looks like it's having issues with authentication and other state management. So I fall back to, I kind of forgot which one I'm Zooston. It's been a while. I don't know when did I add this line. You can see it's been a long time. I'm trying to bring back my memory of what I worked on so that I can continue my work. Fetch transactions, refresh, kick off an initial fetch once the store is created. That's nice. Hey Jagdeep, bro. I promise Jagdeep, once this project is done, I don't really have anything to build on. I'd be doing lead code. Yeah. Until I find another interesting project to work on. Components, assets. I appreciate it. Problem now is I don't remember how much did I work on the state manager. I normally rely on this to do. Where is that tab? A lot of files which are via to do. But these are not accurate. I'm not using Jotai anymore. I'm using Zooston. So let's update state management. I added it. I'm fetching the transactions. These are directly coming from state now. I'm not sure if it's accurate enough. Terms. Oh, this was the problem. This was the problem. It says then it looks like it's appending the names as a key. That's, we must. I think it's better to create like an ID or something. Hey, gaming kids, welcome, bro. Show my face. Back to gaming. Okay, those things work. What are you building, man? So this was the project which I worked on in back when I think like December first week or second week. Thanks for the like, guys. After that, I completely gave up on this. But this is a very important project for me. It works fine, but I want to add more feature sets so that I can fully rely on it. It's an expense tracking thing. I know there are already a million applications which track expenses, but there is one difference. Let's say you bought some stuff out of a store, GeoMart. You spent 500 rupees. Of course, in your expense app, it shows that okay, you spent 500 rupees in GeoMart. Category groceries. But you don't know what things you actually bought. Maybe in GeoMart you bought something else. Consistent. Okay, bro, it's okay. So imagine this. Instead of GeoMart, let's use a real example of Walmart. That's what we have here. So in my expenses, we can see I spent $63 on Walmart. But what exactly I spent on? Because in 63 there might be food, drinks, bread, milk. So these are the things I spent on. So I get much more analytics at the month of the end. In the month of the, let's say, at year end, I can see how much money I spent on chicken, how much money I spent on water. how much money I spent on each atomic item instead of just a transaction. You got my point. So
At
Walmart
Gaming
and
Keys
Publix, etc. Some
3245
of them
says,
are
New
directly
Year.
imported using the HTML and the receipt. The rest are OCR based receipt extraction. You take we got receipts. I can take a photo of it and then just post it to my application, and it's going to do its job. It's going to extract what items are there here. Yeah, as simple as it. But it looks fine. We can see like tomatoes, banana split. It's an ice cream. There is a fresh raw large peeled. What is this? Shrimp. Oh, this is shrimp. And then vitamin D milk. Yes. And this is frozen mini chicken and veg. Oh, it's a dumplings. So these are the pastries. So you can see what I actually bought. It's not just like okay, Walmart $63. The like at month end, I can see okay, I spent 200 on food, and even I can add tags to them. Let's say and then this has AI into it, AI into this project. It's already there, but I need to wire it up. So by reading this, we can clearly see that it's not a healthy thing to buy this. So at the month end, I can see what money
At
I could have
Gaming Keys
saved.
3245 says, Novo rich bro, you purchase anything.
I'm not rich, bro. What is the gaming age is saying that I'm rich? I can buy anything. Oh yeah, that's the thing. We can see Amazon 27, but what did I buy in Amazon? This is a refund. I think. Yeah, that's the next thing. I totally forgot. I need to update it. Handle refund transactions. We can do it by ignoring by the main transaction and the refund transaction. Just remove them from the record so that they don't really make any difference.
At Gaming Keys
Bro,
3245 says,
simply in Yono
bros
SBI
simply
also
in
showing
Yono
right when
SBI
you buy
also
from an
show right
account.
whatever you buy
It
from your
does show where
ACC.
you're buying from, but it doesn't show what you buy. What you bought. So you bought 100 rupees worth of stuff from a store. It shows that you bought 100 rupees from this store. But what you bought with that 100 rupees, no one knows. I don't expect that Yono app to know it. It's not possible for them. But if you can share a receipt, it's much better that way. Yeah, detailed info, yes. There are enough like free open source tools which does the transaction analytics, but I want it much deeper, much more deeper than that. I'm using all free services, AI, Olama. I'm using 3 different models because for extracting OCR, Lava model works wonders. For understanding my categories and setting up the tags, I think Minstral is the one which works the best. For HTML parsing, Gemma works good. It took me almost 3 to 4 days to realize that not all 3 models are the same. I was planning to use just one model for all the purpose, but looks like based on the usage, we need to change the model. Yeah, I'm using Superbase Auth and Superbase database for now because I want my data to be in the cloud so that if something happens, I don't want to lose my information. So
At
rules.
Gaming Keys
But in
3245
India, people
says,
buy from small
but in
grocery
India
stores
people buy
like
from
for daily
small grocery
masalas,
stores
etc. The
like
shop
for
won't give
daily
you receipt,
masalas
then it won't
ECT
be
the shops
usable.
won't
Yes,
give
it won't be
Reship
usable
then
in
it
that
won't
case.
be usable.
This is more like a personal project. I really need it. I already have a bunch of applications just to see where my money is coming and where it's going. But I want to have even much more depth into it. I found some applications, but they are expensive and they don't really work as expected. Even for a paid app, they are missing a lot of features. I was thinking, okay, it's easy to build one, so I'm building one. Like I said, first, whatever project I work on, they are actually helpful for me. If anyone else needs it, they can also start using it. So these are rules. So rules are basically, let's say there's a
At Gaming
transaction
Keys
once
3245
every
says,
month.
bro
Bro,
joining
joining
date
date
came.
came. Oh, joining date. Congratulations, bro. Is it? January 17th or 16th. It's mostly going to be those days.
At Gaming Keys
Jan 19th. Okay.
3245 says, January 19th.
I should have checked the dates. If Jan 19th is on. Oh, it's on Monday. Okay. Yeah, yeah. It's it's mostly going to be 19th. Whatever the third week of the January, it's going to be that date. That date. Scripts. I don't know what I have here. So delete. We got services. We got hooks. So let's set up the zoo stand for now. Looks like the transactions are not, the rules are not working. Why? Do I not have rules? Assets, user base. Where are all my rules? I do see transaction rules. Guess I don't have him. Transaction. Transaction rules. Yeah, from rule service, get all transactions. Looks like no one is using this function.
At Gaming Keys
Is rule service
3245
local and
says,
rule service
Bro, do
this
you
one?
buy sneakers?
I kind of forgot what I was saying. So this is the rule. Okay, refresh rules. Bro, do you buy sneakers? Yes, I did buy sneakers. You see it somewhere else? Yes. No. I bought two shoes. I bought two monitor arms so that I can have like my eyes in this level. I'm not really getting any more neck pains because of this thing. I got a seat cushion. I got a new keyboard.
At Gaming Keys
Yeah, that's it, bro.
3245
I've been
says,
seeing it.
Collection King A.
Is the speak command broken or are you using speak? Oh, collection king. Not really, bro. Those are my first shoes. I never really owned a pair of
At
shoes.
Gaming Keys 3245 says,
No, no, not.
Sneakers shoes. Nike Jordan.
I got the basic stuff which were on deal. I realized that I didn't really have a pair of shoes until now. I was using Crocs. So I thought, okay, it's $21. Let's just buy one. That's the one I have. It's Under Armour charged 10 something, and the other one is Adidas sneakers. They're basic stuff, bro. Not expensive. రెండు షూస్ కలిపి $40 వచ్చినాయి. పడుంటాయి. ఈజీగా 3-4 ఏళ్ళు వాడచ్చు. అదిదా మ్యాటర్. Okay, I see refresh rules. I see get all rules as well. I don't know what is
At
this
Gaming
local.
Keys
So let's delete that.
3245 says,
Rules
Bro,
local.
why
Probably this is
consistency?
using local host. Sorry, local storage for testing. I will delete that, but I don't see rules yet. So let's put some console logs and see if it's actually being pulled in. Is there any way I can create a decorator? Is there any way I can create a
At
decorator
Gaming Keys
kind
3245
of a
says, Ne
function
consistency couldn't not DSA journey
which
laga
will be
unnade.
helpful in logging and tracking the function calls? I don't know if it's possible in React Native. నీ కన్సిస్టెన్సీ కూడా డిఎస్సి జన్ అవ్వట్లేదు గురు. ఏం చేయమంటారు? మళ్ళీ ఫస్ట్కి వేరే వాళ్ళు వస్తున్నారు ఇంటికి. ఒకళ్ళు వెళ్తున్నారు, ఒకళ్ళు వస్తారు. చూద్దాం. వాళ్ళకి తెలిసి నేను స్ట్రీమ్ చేస్తా అని. సో ఐ డోంట్ థింక్ అది ఇష్యూ అవుద్ది అనుకో. ఐ డోంట్ థింక్ దట్ విల్ బి అన్ ఇష్యూ. విల్ సి. ఎట్లా నెట్ బాగానే వస్తుంది. ఇట్స్ క్రియేటింగ్ ఎ యూటిలిటీ. Where is the utility? I don't know if I even have a utility components. Constants, hooks, services, trace. It has created this one.
At Gaming Keys 3245 says, What else, bro?
It looks like there are. Yeah, looks like we do not have a decorator kind of field. React Native, at least we do have it. in Nest.js, but we do not have it here. I think it was possible. Is there any way to create a decorator or TypeScript? Will the function call allocate నీదే చెప్పాలి ఎక్సైటింగ్ ఇదే ఉంది కదా కొత్త జాబ్ ఆ ఫీలింగే వేరుంటుందిరా we have to use classes. Okay, too much complicated. All rules. Let's begin. Not log. Fetching all rules from database, and then we can just here fetch all rules from database. What is the length? Data dot length. I'm getting an error somewhere here. What is declared but never read? Then just don't do it. Not needed. Remove it. Okay, refresh. Fetching transactions from database. That's the log I saw.
At Gaming Kids 3245 says, Bro chat
Bro,
uvyuko
10
bro
minutes
10
avasta.
minutes tarvita vasta.
I do not see. I don't think there is a. I don't think this function is being triggered. Go.js refresh. Yeah, this one is not being called. Refresh rules. Fetch transactions. Every time we fetch transaction, do we have to refresh rules? So dashboard. Use transaction store. Yeah, fetch transactions. Refresh. What is refresh? Where is authentication? Use auth. Forgot hooks. Use auth. Okay. Refresh user. Then once things are loaded, we want it to have. I'm unsure where to pull the information. It's authorize. What? Yeah, we don't even have the rules here. Where are we pulling in the fetch use store tags transactions tag state use store fetch transactions? What is this? This is a function which fetches all the transactions. So let's just do it then. So refresh rules. Fetch all rules from database looks like working now. So fetch transaction execute at some point and then it's going to play the game. Refresh rules. Okay, and then fetch transactions, fetch rules is void. Fetch rule. I think this is much more. Rules is done. We got the basic stuff working. We have database. We have. Why is it pulling in this many? All transaction, all transaction, all transaction, all transaction, all transaction. Okay, that's fine. That's nice. So we got transaction. We got do we have items? So transaction. I think items are coming from transaction. Big deal rules. Then let's start with accounts. So inside here, accounts. I don't know why I'm not so post stack x side x. We should be an activity indicator, login screen, and dashboard. That dashboard. I think this is where we probably have navbar platform web app drawer current screen dashboard. And inside app drawer we need to see dashboard expenses rules, and let's also add e accounts. Cool. Have something. Okay, I do say it. Okay, for web render inline for mobile use. CXX here. You don't need all these. Try our best to also deal with the inside we have the accounts. We should be seeing a drawer. Then we should have like an account section. How does it look like? Do we have npm run? It been upgraded. What happened? I want to see the output directly on my Android as well, just to see if the state management is working or not. It's a waste of time to deal with all that and then realize it's not working. Let's connect my phone and then open Ogo. Yeah, this should be it. Now works fine. The app is building. State management is important, so that's why I want to test the. Okay, state management is working fine. Rules works wonderful. Accounts also works fine. For some reason dashboard is not working. Of course, it's an Expo app. Yes, there is no other way. For my app, Expo is the best thing. I have a lot of experience with React Native. So, with my words, try with Expo first. If you think Expo isn't enough, then try React Native. Do not go directly with React Native. It's really tough to manage a lot of things. And you can build most of the apps. So, what I try to do is, oh, you used it too. Nice. Then there is nothing to talk about. I'm taking inspiration of the UI from the an application called Wallet by Budget Bakers. That's the one I'm using. We have like 3 accounts. There should be a default account in user, so maybe I don't know how to handle it. It's more of an ask. I'm changing and setting this up. Every user will have a cache account and they cannot delete it. It's the first. Then they can add other accounts. It could be anything. Transaction can only be linked to one account at a given time. I think that's fair. We would not have one transaction linked to two different accounts unless it's a loan account, but that's a different story. At a given time, what is the best way to store these accounts? Currently, we have transactions table asking in terms of what is it called? SQL database. I mean, a user can max have like 5 to 10 accounts realistically. So is it worth it to create another table just for the user, or we can? I think I have the user collection or table. Oh, maybe I don't have it. Profile? Yeah, we have profile collection. In that, I can just create accounts. Add accounts with one row per user account. What is it? Make transaction refers to as not null. A transaction is linked to exactly one account. Enforce a single default cache account per user with a potential unique index. Prevent the deletion of the default account via trigger or enforcing an app logic. That's fine. I think this is also using the same thing. I think this is also doing the same. It's it wants me to create or like store the what do you call it accounts in that one collection. I think it's better to have like a local version first, bro. The column name is unique user. uh, and I'm thinking, is it that big of a requirement to maintain a separate table? So it says to create a new table which has accounts, and it says ID, user ID, account name, and type. What do you mean type? Is default created at trains unique user account name. Like, you got to move all those transactions. So I don't think I need a like a new table. I think we are good with just a column of arrays in the profiles. But then I'm thinking, what if I have to add few more features? Okay, ensure exactly one default cache per user. Okay, create unique index. One default action per user on user ID where each default is only add user ID to transactions. Okay. Alter table transactions. Add account ID. If you have an existing transaction, set them to each user cache account. Seed cache first. Example, see the cache account for the user and do this for each user. Alter table transactions count is yeah, column account ID. Yeah, that's what I thought. Account ID is not there. Add constraint. What is FK transaction account? Oh, foreign key transaction account. Okay, and reference to. Okay, this is a perfect SQL skill, bro. Now I understand what it's trying. Why does it have a dollar user ID? What's with this dollar user ID? I need a super base FR friendly version of this. I'll be. Peeping, peeping. Hey Manish, expense tracker కి కూడా ఏనా బ్రో? ఎక్స్‌పెన్స్ ట్రాకర్ మరి సింపుల్ ఎక్స్‌పెన్స్ ట్రాకర్ కాదు బ్రో. కొంచెం ఓసీఆర్, ఏఐ గూడా ఉన్నాయి. జస్ట్ నాకిది ఏమంటారు? టేబుల్ కాలమ్‌ని ఆల్టర్ చేస్తున్నా కొంచెం. ఎక్కడో ప్రాబ్లమ్ వస్తుంది. మరి అంత తీసి పడేసావేంటి బ్రో? ఓహ్! ఓహ్! నువ్వు అలా అడుగుతున్నావా? యాహ్! ఏఐ ఉంది. సో, బేసిక్‌గా ఏంటంటే, ఇప్పటి వరకు ఉన్న ఎక్స్‌పెన్స్ ట్రాకర్‌లలో నేను వాడిన దాంట్లో ఒక స్టోర్‌లో నువ్వు 50 రూపీస్ పెట్టి ఏదైనా కొన్నావు. ఓకే. ఈ స్టోర్‌లో 50 రూపీస్ అయిందని చూపిస్తది అంతే. ఏం కొన్నావు? ఆ 50 రూపీస్‌లో రూ. 20 టమాటాలు కొన్నావు. రూ. 10 పాలు కొన్నావు. 20 ఇంకేంటుంది? ఇంక రూ. 20తోని ఏదో కూరగాయలు కొన్నావు. ఆ క్లారిటీ లేదు. ఆబ్వియస్‌గా క్లారిటీ రావాలంటే మనకి ఈ రిసీట్ అవి ఇవి ఉండాలి. అవన్నీ మన దగ్గరున్నాయి. సో, నేనేమంటున్నా అంటే ఏఐ వాడి ఓసీఆర్ ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ ప్లస్ హెచ్‌టీఎంఎల్‌ని పార్స్ చేయగలిగితే మనకు ట్రాన్సాక్షన్స్ ఒస్తాయి. బై ద వే ఈ సెటప్ అంతా పనిచేస్తుంది. నేను స్ట్రీమ్ చేయలేదు గానీ దీని మీదే వర్క్ చేస్తూ ఉన్నా. బట్ తర్వాతేందంటే అకౌంట్స్ యాడ్ చేస్తున్నా అన్నట్టు. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఒక యూజర్‌కి క్యాష్ అకౌంట్ ఉంటది. ఓ 2 క్రెడిట్ కార్డ్‌లుంటాయి. ఓ డెబిట్ కార్డ్ ఉంటది. అట్లా అకౌంట్స్. ఈచ్ ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ కెన్ ఓన్లీ బిలాంగ్ టు వన్ అకౌంట్. బట్ ఒక ట్రాన్సాక్షన్‌కి మల్టిపుల్ రిసీట్ ఐటెమ్స్ ఉండొచ్చు. సో, నేను వాడే 3 మోడల్స్ ఒకటి లావా, మిన్స్ట్రాల్, గెమా. 3 డిఫరెంట్ మోడల్స్, 3 డిఫరెంట్ పర్పస్. ఓసీఆర్ వచ్చేసరికి లావా పనిచేస్తుంది. ఆహ్, కేటగిరీ స్టాక్ సెట్ చేయడంలో మిన్స్ట్రాల్ పనిచేస్తుంది. హెచ్‌టీఎంఎల్ పార్సింగ్‌కి ఓలామా పనిచేస్తుంది. ఫస్ట్ నేనేమనుకున్నా అంటే చాలా టైం వెయిట్ చేసిన. ప్రాబబ్లీ 2, 3 డేస్. ఏదోని ఒక మోడల్ వాడదామని చెప్పి తలకిందులైతే తర్వాత తెలిసింది. ఓకే. 3 మోడల్ కూడా వాడడంలో తప్పులేదని. ఎట్ ఎ గివెన్ టైమ్ ఏదైనా ఒకటే నడుస్తది. బట్ యాహ్! ఇది ఇప్పుడు ఆల్టర్ చేద్దామని చూస్తుంటే ఎర్రర్ వస్తుంది. అందుకనే దీన్ని అడుగుతున్నా. అరేయ్! ఇదేంట్రా ఈ డాలర్ బాధేంది అని. బట్ ఇదేమో ఒప్పుకోవట్లే. యాస్ డిస్రప్ట్ ఆపరేషన్ ఓకే. రన్నింగ్ నో ఎర్రర్స్ సక్సెస్‌ఫుల్లీ. లెట్స్ సీ. టేబుల్ నాకైనా నోసీక్వెల్ డేటాబేస్ నోసీక్వెలే బ్రో. టపా అయిపోతది. అన్‌రిస్ట్రిక్టెడ్ అంటారు అకౌంట్స్ యాహ్! యూజర్ ఐడీ, నేమ్, క్యాష్, టైప్ ఈస్ డిఫాల్ట్ ట్రూ. క్రియేటెడ్ ఇట్ దిస్ వన్. గాట్ ఇట్. సో, లెట్స్ ఇదంతా అవసరం లేదు. సేవ్ అవసరం లేదు. సో, నేను రియాక్ట్ నేటివ్ ఎక్స్‌పో వాడుతున్నా. లైక్ ప్యారలల్‌గా మొబైల్‌కి ప్లస్ వెబ్‌కి గూడా ఒకటే కోడ్ బేస్‌లో అయిపోతది. స్పెషల్ బ్యాకెండ్ ఏం లేదు. సూపర్ బేస్ బ్యాకెండ్. బట్ ఏఐ కోసం లోకల్ ఓలామా ఏపీఐస్ ఎండ్ పాయింట్స్ పెట్టినాను. తెలుగులో ఎందుకు ఒక్క నిమిషం బ్రో. కళ్ళద్దాలు మర్చిపోయా. కళ్ళు మెరిసిపోతున్నాయి. ఎస్‌క్యూఎల్ఐ లూజ్ చేయొచ్చుగా బ్రో. ఎస్‌క్యూఎల్ వాడుతున్నాం. సో, నేను ఎస్‌క్యూఎల్ఐట్ ఎందుకు వాడలేదు అంటే, థింక్ దానికో రీజన్ ఉంది. ఫస్ట్ థింగ్ నాకు క్లౌడ్‌లో కావాలి బ్రో డేటాబేస్. అది ఫిక్స్ అయ్యా. నేను చూసిన ఫీచర్ సెట్‌లో ఏంటంటే, ఆబ్వియస్‌గా ఏడబ్ల్యూఎస్ వాళ్ళది గూడా ఉంది ఒక ఎస్‌క్యూఎల్‌ది. ప్లస్ నియాన్ డీబీ ఉంది. గూగుల్ ఓడిది ఉంది. ఏదో చాలా మందిది ఉంది గానీ, సూపర్ బేస్‌లో అథెంటికేషన్ ఫైర్ బేస్ గూడా ఉంది. వీడిది బెటర్ కొంచెం. ఎందుకు నేనేమనుకున్నా అంటే ఫస్ట్‌లో నాకు నెట్వర్క్ ల్యాగ్ వస్తుంది. ఐ డోంట్ నో నీకు డిస్టర్బెన్స్ వస్తుందో లేదో. వాట్ ఐ ఫెల్ట్ ఈస్ సూపర్ బేస్‌ని నేను డాకర్‌లోకి పుల్ చేయొచ్చు. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ డెవ్‌లో ఉన్నా, టెస్టింగ్‌లో ఉన్నా అనుకో, సేమ్ ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్‌ని డాకర్‌లో స్పిన్ అప్ చేసి, ఫస్ట్ దాని మీద ఎక్స్‌పెరిమెంట్లు ఏని చేసి, అప్పుడు ప్రొడక్షన్ క్లౌడ్‌కి పుష్ చేయొచ్చు. అదో అడ్వాంటేజ్ ఉంది. ఫస్ట్ నోసీక్వెల్ అనుకున్నా. కానీ నోసీక్వెల్ మన ఏమంటారు ఆండ్రాయిడ్‌లో అంత సరిగ్గా పనిచేయదు. మనం ఈవెన్చువల్లీ ఊరుకుకే ట్రాన్సాక్షన్స్‌ని లైక్ ఏపీఐ నుంచి పుల్ చేయలేం కదా! ఆబ్వియస్‌గా మనకొక నువ్వన్నట్టు ఒక ఎస్‌క్యూఎల్ డేటాబేస్ కావాలి. ఫోన్‌లో ఆండ్రాయిడ్‌లో ఆబ్వియస్ క్లియర్ చాయిస్ ఈజ్ ఎస్‌క్యూఎల్. ఎస్‌క్యూఎల్‌కొచ్చేసా. అంతే. యాస్ సింపుల్ యాస్ థట్. డేటాబేస్‌లో అంత కాంప్లికేషన్స్ ఏం లేవు. ప్రెజెంట్ అయితే కొంచెం కాంప్లికేట్ అవుతుంది. బట్ ఇప్పటి వరకైతే ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఈస్ ఫైన్. నో ఇష్యూస్. సో, ట్రాన్సాక్షన్‌లొచ్చేసరికి ఇప్పుడు ఐ థింక్ ఐ చేంజ్డ్ యూజర్ ఐడీ, డేట్, మర్చెంట్, అమౌంట్, లింక్డ్ ఎక్స్‌పెన్స్ ఐడీ, క్రియేటెడ్ ఇట్, అప్డేటెడ్ ఇట్, బ్యాచ్ ఐడీ, సోర్స్ టైప్, సోర్స్ ఫైల్ నేమ్, బ్యాంక్, quoted it item, URL type, tags, account ID. Yes. సో అకౌంట్ ఐడి ఒకటి యాడ్ చేయాలి. అకౌంట్ ఐడి అకౌంట్ ఐడి ఇస్ స్ట్రింగ్. ఇది ఎప్పుడు ఉంటుంది అనుకుంటా. యూయుఐడి యూయుఐడి ఉంటుందా? యూయుఐడి స్ట్రింగ్ ఏమో అది. అదిదా మ్యాటర్. కొంచెం లేఅవుట్ అంతా మార్చిన ఒక్కొక్క ఇట్లా వంగిపోవాల్సి వస్తుందని చెప్పి నేను కొత్త మానిటర్ ఆర్మ్ తీసుకున్నా. కొంచెం హైట్లో ఉంటుంది. ఇంకో మానిటర్ అదేడో హైట్లో ఉంది. దాన్ని కూడా కొంచెం కిందికి తేవడం బెటర్. బట్ ఎక్కడ పెట్టాలో తెలియదు. మళ్ళీ కెమెరా కూడా ఉంది. సో నేను ఏం చేసిన అంటే 2 మానిటర్ల మధ్యలో కెమెరా. సో ఇదొక మానిటర్ ముడుతున్నా. ఇక్కడ మానిటర్ ఉంది. షో మై ఫేస్ కరెక్ట్ ఇక్కడ ఉంది. ఈ 2 మానిటర్స్ మధ్యలో కెమెరా. ఇది లైట్ పట్టించుకోకండి. బ్యాక్ టు గేమింగ్. ఓపెన్ చేసిన. యా అకౌంట్ ఐడి సెట్ అయింది. ఆ తర్వాత అకౌంట్స్ ప్రొఫైల్స్. ఎనీథింగ్ ఎక్స్పెన్సెస్ ఎందుకు టేబుల్ డిలీట్ టేబుల్. ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ రూల్స్ యూజర్ రిసీడ్ ఐటమ్స్. ఇది వ్యూ మాత్రమే. Okay, so far so good. We pull in all the transactions. Now let's build accounts. So currently in accounts we would only show, or maybe we need that store with the store inside auth store. This is the authentication store. This is the main store. Fetch accounts void, and inside here we have accounts, which is basically an array of, let's set it as an enemy. Accounts వచ్చేసరికి ID, user ID, interface count. So we have an ID, we have a user underscore ID, we have name, have type. Don't think a type is default boolean. Or type can be string or null. I wish the shift button is a bit more width. And then created it. Created it is a timestamp. Do I have a try string? Okay. So let's go remove it, paste it inside code interface. Okay. ID, user ID, name, type, ID, user ID, name, text. Type is string or null. న్యూ ఇయర్ ప్లాన్స్ లేవు అంతేముంటాయి బ్రో. వస్తుంటాయి పోతుంటాయి మనం ఏం చేస్తాం. బూలియన్. ఓకే, this is the account. So let's now pull in accounts. So this is database service. Here export think function command, dude. Get accounts promise. Okay. Basically an account array. Try catch. So try constant. Let's basically use the same thing. So user get user, and then using the data user from accounts, select all with the user IDs. Yeah, user ID is this ID. Order created it. Perfect. Error getting accounts. Then we create a console log. Fetch accounts from data. Fetch accounts from database. Fetched accounts from database. So it's going to be data.length. Everything's fine so far. What happened? Get is declared but never used. This I don't think I had this error before. Let's copy all this. When I'm getting this, it was fine till here. Probably I was missing. Not refresh anymore. This is fresh rules. Then in transaction we have all these. So fetch accounts. Const fetch something like the complex account set accounts as wide. Oh, it's fetch transactions accounts. Oh, it's get account. Okay, yeah, get account. So where should we use this? We need to call all these in this. Let's write like fetch is nothing but a fun. If anyone is like a React Native expert, just let me know. Once the store is created, fetch all const fetch all. Let's create like an await promise all fetch transactions fetch rules fetch. Okay, all this. Yeah, basically that's what we want. Fetch rules, fetch accounts, fetch transactions, rules, all. We don't need like an all function, but let's also have it. All promises were fulfilled. all the details. Is anything going wrong here? So probably we might have, I don't see like a fetch all, fetch accounts, get accounts, get accounts. Let's try const account dashboard. Where is the transactions? Const accounts equals to use store transact store state dot accounts, and in this one we need to just populate like component react native component, no, react native function component. Let's not complicate all this. So inside for every each on dot map e equals to account id, so text is it okay. That's, I don't see anything good. But what happened to my style dashboard tx? There is a provider like style provider like a css. We need like a scroll view and burger. We definitely need like scroll views and adding down. We need these scroll view. I'll close this and here scroll view React Native style. There's no major styles. I'm removing it and then app drawer done. Does it work fine? With a map of undefined. Why is this one is all database fetch all transactions, fetch all rules from database, fetch all. I don't see this one. If it's undefined, then what? Accounts and end. You cannot perform a React state update on a component that hasn't mounted yet. This indicates that you have a side effect in the function. I don't really understand. Hello. And the transactions. We are in the accounts to work. I don't see anything. Something is going on. We also need to set it as accounts. Who is setting this current? Okay, let's set it as a dashboard account. So out of it's going to be like one of them, and looks like we must provide one of these. Okay, what else? I don't see anything. Let's not deal with scroll view. Let's have these things loaded. I don't think I'm actually fetching the rules. Reason. Let's go to the service API transaction account. This is the service rule service. This is a rule service and parse transaction. Where is it? Database. Okay, right. Get accounts. Get accounts. Fetch accounts from database. I don't see. I see rules. That's it. I don't see this function being called. So let's see who is fetch accounts. Who is calling this function? Oh, this is the problem I had before. Declared but not used. I wish it can try to explain me what's happening. Oh. Oh, I didn't set the default. Okay. So fetch all is here. It is moved up. Fetch account. How can I keep keep? The error looks like the error is gone. Yes. Then refresh. I still don't see fetching transactions, fetching all rules, but I don't see fetching. Oh, fetching accounts from database. I see. I see one. I see one. So database is being fetched, but I don't see the results here for some reason. It also found that I have one account. So who is assigning these to the accounts? So fetch accounts. We can see it's populating the log store fetched accounts. Data. Let's print the entire data for now. I see the account. Definitely see the account. Where is it? Accounts fetch all. There is accounts here. Store. This is the function. It has accounts. Failed to load account. And then inside accounts, I wanted to print these, but I'm unable to see what value we have here. Accounts. Why not? Oh, we do have data then. Is it like where is the apply the app color theme for this component? While that is doing it, we can see here is the account from map. He is the ID. Background border bottom is text. Let's Is it possible that the content is behind this drawer? Yeah, I see a cache type. No type. When was this added? See the account. This is the one I have, but cache and no type. Is that the one I have? Okay. So let's like revert. Oh, theme with text. This definitely is causing issue. What is the difference between this and the other one? It is gone. There's no color for this. We have name and type. See, what do we have? There is a cache and the okay. So just like rows of information. Thing really crucial. Let's take some screenshots. Oh, let's debug this now. Scroll view is not defined. That is defined here. Probably I didn't save. Color is not defined. Understandable. Fix. Now where is this one? I can clearly see this. If I had this, if I have this text here, I like scroll view. Problem looks like the problem is the scroll view. So if I remove the scroll view, what happens? Okay, let's remove this app drawer. Here it is. That's the problem. The app drawer is not doesn't have the space. Okay, so dashboard. How did I define this? It's web, scroll view, container, padding, margin bottom, align, header row, title. Oh, sorry. And then we have scroll view. Definitely not scroll view issue. So we can have that thing back. The clearly the app drawer type. Forget about the UI for now. Let's set it up for. Let's have the app drawer always open. And I might need to insert a padding, but I don't know how to insert. How do they have here? So flex direction row, flex one, and they have the here. And then all we have is this container, and then there is a header row. So this is the header row. Then there is a summary stats. We have like stats row. So this is the one which has the view. Flex one. Let's see if this fixes things. It is didn't then not nice. Let's go copy this container. Guess that's the issue. Ouch. Expenses. It's no type. Where is the cache? Okay. So we have to set this as a different style. I think we had 3 different global styles. How can I need 3 I need like global color for text as a enum or as a const JSON. Here what do we need is background is this one, nice text one. The color needs to be a little bit brighter than this. Okay, dash of no type. The view colors. So this seems nice. Update the colors in this file and make them dark FR friendly. While that is being done, I can work on the button. So somewhere here I would need a button. Where do I need a button? This, which one is the scroll view? This seems like a scroll view. So probably side. Let's change it as a view. Oh, I don't need a theme view, bro. Set the color to something. I use the theme view. There is this stupid bug where I do a refresh. You can see it moves from white to black. But let's fix that later. So we have the scroll view here, and now we have a view. This view needs to be out of this. This should be removed from here and that from here. Kind of worked, I think. It's the menu. Then what is the header we have it there? Eighteen. That's not 18 comma. Is 18 comma? No. 39 comma. Space 39 comma. Okay, never mind. We Let's say this is the theme we have. This is the button, and then the scroll view. Let's set. It should be like a touch opacity. Okay, this is the button. I'll wait here. Touch opacity. I don't think of. Let's create some good looking reusable buttons. Dark theme based. I need casual button, warning like a red button, etc. While that is still there, so let's. I don't think an indicator is needed. Loading add account. On press. const handle add. How does it? Press add and it just put it, create a damn model. Okay, that's so far so good. I'm not seeing any new messages. Are you guys, anyone watching? My stream that bad? So when this is pressed, we need like a model. Okay. Where is the thing which has a drop down? Which screen was it which has a drop down? It's in expenses. I clearly had a model kind of a thing. Model merchant contains. That merchant contains. Is this the one autocomplete input? Oh, autocomplete input. I think this. When I press on this, something happens and looks like this. The one opens up in a view. Yeah, model. Yes. Copy this and create it. React Native function component. React Native component. React Native functional export component. So this one is add uh, add account model. I don't know why it's a model cannot have a multiple default. Okay. Here let's paste it. Here let's model visible. Okay. Probably I might need to place it. Add model visible. Model visible. That's fine. That's fine. Then and trade pressable. What is this one? We need model overlay. Where do we have this model overlay? Autocomplete model overlay background and again copy all these it inside. My problem is where is the styles? Is it possible to have like one model for everything? But that's too futuristic. Let's deal with this one. So why do we have a thing? We need a pressable here. Okay, for the model, let's create a view and let's have like a input text only type. Oh no, oh, nothing happens. And the logout is not okay. Okay, How can I show it on press that add model visibility bind this one? And if it is visible, I would like to this. Okay, it should be sitting right next inside the view. Okay. How can I show it? Keyboard avoid view and so where set where should I place that model? Once it's visible, I have to obviously show it, but we need to show it above everything. I already have this. There should be. I think I can directly call like a add model something here. So let's close this view and type add model. Okay, only if is add model visible and okay. Yep, works fine. I think yeah, perfectly fine. Let's add some. What is all this? No, 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 don't do anything, bro. Stop. Did I mess up something? Add okay, no. So here, if it is visible, what is the style? Where style account background model overlay? Let's have like a little bit of tone. Cool. This indicates that we no longer have add account manual input. We have name. We have account type. Lemma. What is initial lemma? That's okay, account name and optional. So let's create Amex. Man, we gotta have like an inputs text in. Think I have it like text. There maybe theme text. Okay, text input. Where is the color of this style input? Equals to themed text dot. Okay, much better. When I type this, it should be able to get it. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sujit. I didn't. I was my chat window was not updating. I just done some scrolling and I saw it. Okay, welcome back to the stream. What was it? Good morning. Did you ever contribute to an open source project? Not really, bro. I only built tools which help me, and that's the max I did. I'm noticing some network issues. I I don't know how to fix those. Tried restarting my router, but that didn't fix. So yeah, just I started to forget about it. But I have a network issue for now. So we have a model. I don't need all these. So handle create. So this one should like add an account, get state store. What is the realistic professional state architecture for like add, edit, delete, fetch, or read for all transactions and accounts, rules which are all coming from database? Is it how they actually have these? Should I write an each function for one of them? Is that I just wanted to see if there is any better way to do it, but it's okay. So add account, the account const add account. Why do I not see that function? Const add account equals to account and set states dot add account, but before obviously before that then try catch error. Okay, oh whoa. Short plan, describe recommended architecture, show high level separation of concerns, transactions, with rules, single responsibility for DB calls. Okay, normalize data in the client, store entities by IDs and map and list, and avoid duplicating objects. Maybe I need to like search the internet on how zoo stand. Can you give me a realistic professional way of handling a zoo stand? Handling a zoo stand, what is it? I think I have to manually scroll down my. No, looks like I didn't receive any new. And state management. I got transact receipt items rules. These are like data. I do not understand if I am doing it. Side effects fetch all. This is not required. Store should be pure state container. Causes unexpected request during SSR test. Fetching should be happening in React effects, not inside. That's derived data stored instead of computed. What do you mean? Tags and tax stats? Oh, inside transaction there should be a separate store. So okay. Transaction state items, loading error, fetch, update. Count store. Then rule state. Huh? What is a derived selector? This is big. What is this? You already have a fetch in states. Great question. This is a key concept, and the one click comes much. What is a selector? In simple terms, a selector is just a pure function that takes a raw state and retrieves derived data. It does not fetch, change state, knows about Zustand and cause side effects. It only calculates. When selector exists, the real problem is solved. Right now, you have tampered to do this inside the state. Problems with stored derived data, you must keep it in sync. Every transaction update, recompute or update store. Okay, easy to introduce bugs, harder to test, store becomes bloated. The professional really important. If the data is calculated from other data, do not store it. Okay, it's just a file with function, nothing else. Okay, that's it. No Zoostar, no. Why put selectors in a separate folder? Selectors are concerned. Store goes to stateless. Must say I didn't understand it. So who is setting up this tag state? Somebody might setting it up. But let's forget about this. Let's split this into separate stores and transaction store will have transaction and tags. We need rules store and accounts. That's the good way to do it. We can do it in a proper way. 30 more minutes. Let's split this to different states. Today, okay, let's. I want something like while that is doing it. What is the file name? Store accounts dot store dot. Simple import create methods for ensure that the minimum error handling and locks file before implementing everything. Do it, please. Ding, chiki, ding, 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 chiki, chiki, chiki. Tomorrow night, local chat. What is it? Create transaction, delete transaction. Why do we have a UUID? I think we need an add transaction. Delete. Those are fine. This is SVC. Create account. Account. I shall write these functions. Add account. Self. First, only deal with fetch check. Or are there any more errors? Accounts. So let's delete this one. Auth rules. What is the meaning of SVC? It's just a short for service. It as a function is a call. Do not do such. Do not do such things. Running. So rule store delete. Store transaction. Store and transaction. Or only like fetch. Transaction dot store. Store dot ts. Auth rules. What do you have here? Rules dot store dot. And we have like a separate store. Action state. There's going to be some issues. Go and action store fixed census fixed. Probably I need like use account. The store account store. Use account store. That's it. Cool. Very cool. Whenever like we create a store, we should be pulling that in. Yeah, that's one problem. Where do we And file save organizing codes. Hey Kishore, look. Hey Kishore, welcome, bro. I'm working on this personal project of mine. File. Okay, when a store is created, I will win some. Obviously, failing to compile. Expected. So, bro, do you
At
have anything interesting?
Kishorego.8806
I'm also
says,
starting my YouTube
I am
Shorts channel
also
from today.
starting
Whoa,
my
whoa, whoa, whoa,
YouTube
whoa,
Shorts
nice.
channel from today.
What are you posting every day? Is it like daily vlogs or I'm interested, bro. Transaction detail. Okay. In here we need to use transaction. So what else? OCR you use app.rules.tx. Okay, remove this transaction. There's a damn store. This and so we use this one.
At
Create it. Oh,
Kishorego.8806 says, it's like a
use
daily news of movies, games,
rules
politics, like that
store.
stuff.
Should also be loading rules and refresh rules. Fetch rules. What exactly is it? The function? Yes, so fetch rules. Fetch rules. Wonderful, nice. So I have all these. It's like a daily news for movies and game politics like that. Nice. Nice, bro. Interesting. It's 11:42. I have updated my state. Build. Okay. I'm still getting some issues. Don't know from where. Don't see any issues here. Line 5. Oh, store.ts. Work. Probably that was a bad idea to so far no issues. Obviously the data is not loaded because let's have like a global store.t and we name it as app store it and hmm, how can I now load all the data from database? There's a use effect, but whenever user switches to maybe I can use switches to a different screen from dashboard. They are being fetched again and again. Or loaded. rules, fetch sounds. But there was a function, bro, which executes on init layout. Then X. What do you mean? Oh, okay, if it's not authenticated. Dude, what is this? So if authenticated, sure, if that fixes everything. Okay, I have a good state system now. Keep it at commit. Exactly. What are the changes? Tag and I don't test this. HTML pizza. Oh, this is the outer enrichment. Okay, I think I have had enough today, guys. Let's meet again tomorrow. Peace. Bye bye.